Jack Dorsey, are you finally ready to be the permanent Twitter CEO? Elon Musk, how will you top Tesla's new Model X SUV? OS X El Capitan, are you the best Mac OS ever? These answers and many more may surprise you. It's Wednesday, September 30th, and this is Crunch Report. Jack Dorsey will be installed as permanent Twitter CEO after many months of speculation, or so reports Recode today. And it could come as soon as tomorrow, according to sources, which would not be much of a surprise at all since investors and others close to the company have been pretty verbal about wanting the board to do something already and have Dorsey take the job. Or take it back, rather, because Dorsey has been Twitter CEO once before, which would also mean that Dorsey simultaneously runs Twitter and Square as CEO of both. The board is said to be shaking things up as well, with former CEO Dick Costolo stepping down. Now, the report is moving the needle on Twitter's stock price, up about 3% within an hour of this potential news earlier today. As for Dorsey being able to successfully run two important companies at once, it does seem like a huge challenge, but hey, Elon Musk seems to be doing okay. On the subject of Elon Musk being an all-around badass, which I think we all agree he is, let's talk about Tesla's new Model X, a $130,000 electric SUV that TechCrunch's Greg Komparek somehow snagged for a test drive. It's like the rest of us don't even have driver's licenses, but whatever, we'll give it to him. The Model X finally started to get delivered to Tesla customers, who are probably going to be very happy, despite that sticker price, because, according to Komparek, it's quite a vehicle. Now, beyond those doors, kind of from the future, or as Tesla calls them, Falcon doors, the Model X is spacious and rides smooth like an SUV should, but with a low enough center of gravity that it drives not unlike the Tesla Model S sedan. It also hits 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, just a couple tenths of a second slower than the Model S's ludicrous mode. The Falcon Door's sonic sensors can also measure the distance between you and the car beside you and actively adjust the path of the door to allow them to open as quickly as possible without colliding into the car next to you. Neat! Now, if you approach the car with your keys in hand, the driver door will open automatically, and when you sit down and tap the brake, the door closes behind you. In more crazy spec territory, a new biodefense mode, which is accessible as a button on the in-dash display, pumps up the Model X's HEPA air filter to maximum level, which Tesla claims would be able to get rid of toxins from biological weapons. I am not kidding, that is real. The in-dash display is a lot like the Model S's otherwise, with slightly more clarity, but no internet radio options like Spotify or Apple Music. Those would be nice. You can't win them all, Musk, but I'm sure he'll keep trying. Hey guys, remember laptops? They're still around, believe it or not. People use them. And if you're a Mac user, Apple just released OS X 10.11 El Capitan, which is now available in the Mac App Store as a free download and rolling out now to eligible devices. Little PSA from us, not that you need it, but just because we care. Before you upgrade, back up your Mac. Make sure your Time Machine is up to date. Clone your hard drive to an external hard drive. Save your data to the online file storage service of choice and load up on canned foods because sometimes new OSs do weird stuff and you don't want to lose your stuff. By the way, the El Capitan installer is 6 gigabytes and will send you on your way to split view for full screen apps, an improved mission control, a more powerful spotlight, mail improvements, rich text notes, new editing extensions for photos, pinned tabs in Safari, public transit and maps. I could go on, but I'll stop with a new system font called San Francisco, which replaces Helvetica Neue, which is going to upset some purists. But guess what? Apple doesn't care. You'll use it and you'll like it. Last week at TechCrunch, Disrupt SF Golden State Warrior and Finals MVP Andre Iguodala told me on stage that technology, when used the right way, can help win championships.
Well, the wearables for a professional athlete, if they're accurate, they help us more than anybody because we actually put those numbers into play because it directly affects our job and it can directly affect, financially it can be effective for us in a positive way. So for the Warriors, we had heart monitors and we had devices that could let us know if we recovered from the previous game. So it would track your load, how much pressure you're putting on your knees. All those things played a role into our team. You could say helped us win a championship. But
winning also means keeping your best players off the bench and keeping you from losing money. Consider that last NBA season, Kobe Bryant made $23.5 million while not actually playing because he had a torn rotator cuff. Enter KITMAN Labs. It's a startup using data analytics to prevent injuries based on the uniqueness of human bodies that don't really follow guidelines when it comes to physical stress. KITMAN's 3D video-based screening tool called Capture will scan an athlete's movements without wearables, no sensors, in about 30 seconds. And from a single exercise of just doing a jump, Capture collects 16,000 data points, 16,000, to determine range of motion, weight distribution, balance, and strength. Capture also prompts athletes to enter feedback about their sleep quality, what's their appetite like, pain levels, even psychological well-being into the app, plus GPS tracker data and heart rate variability monitors and force plate sensors are supported as well. From there, coaching staff can input information about somebody and team performance, and athlete schedules can be adjusted accordingly. What's interesting is that many of the professional teams that are using KITMAN's platform aren't willing to be publicly named. Sounds like disruptive technology to me. You know what sucks and is boring? Your Facebook profile. It sucks and it's boring. Thankfully, the company is adding 5 new options for you to redeem yourself. You can pin featured photos to the top of your profile. You can enable temporary profile pictures, a new 100-character field for your About bio, a new design with centered profile photos that looks better on mobile, and last but not least, the ability to use a 7-second looping video as your profile picture. The feature is rolling out today to some users, and I'm one of those users, but so far, all I've gotten is errors when I try to update anything. But back to that new profile video option that guaranteed is going to get overused. You just tap the record button and shoot for up to 7 seconds with sound, which will then become a looping video with autoplay without sound. If someone clicks on it, they can hear the sound, and it appears on your profile, and it'll also appear in other people's feeds that you uploaded something new. Oh, what fun! This isn't just Facebook giving you new tools for fun, though. With the new bio information now easier to see at the top of user profiles, users will likely remember to keep other information, like a new job title, for example, more current, which can let Facebook more easily target folks with ads based on what they do for work, or where they live, etc. And that is the report for today. Good day for news. I'm Sarah Lane. Crunch Report airs Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on TechCrunch.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.